So this is sxbbos.com, which is the airport indicators for the two cities, Strasbourg and Boston. So you will find the page We Care 2021, which is a healthcare and eco-city, green tech. So in eco-city, we really englobe a lot of things. It's the future of cities, right? So basically, what's the future of cities? It's, of course, what you've heard, green tech, but it's also the future of industry, the way we work, and so on. So we'll have these programs available to you. So you go on sxbbos.com and you will find basically a nice video about the two cities, but more importantly, the timeline. So the timeline to participate. So today, with the 27th, we have the kickoff ceremony. You'll have the application link right here. So if you click here, it's going to take you to a form on Eventbrite again. It's a different form from today, but which will ask you, okay, why do you want to participate? What is it you want to get from the program based on what you've learned today? And we will come back to you basically to make sure you get enrolled with what types of support system, grants can apply, and so on. So the application should be until May 15th, and by May 30th, we'll be announcing the final participants. So then throughout June to September, we'll be helping you, the different experts from the program that are going to be showing you in a few minutes, scale up, shape up your business, internationalize, connect, find strategic partnership in Boston, mostly digitally, which is great. The whole program has been started digitally before everyone migrated to digital. So we've been resilient and improving our approaches using also these technologies, which works absolutely perfectly and absolutely fine, because actually you can connect to a lot more people than by having to travel and so on. But then travel is still more than welcome, post-pandemic. In October, we'll have the grand finals, and December 2021, we'll share some of the successes. Talking about successes, in a few, you will hear from alumni who have participated in the program in prior years, and you'll hear from them directly what successes they've been able to generate thanks to the two cities, the ecosystems, and the program. So the impact that we're focusing on is really globalizing entrepreneurs. Good for healthcare. We want to transform healthcare, and you'll be hearing from the ecosystem of NextMed and also Mass eHealth Institute, and also a corporate Takeda. Also good for the planet and other communities. So rethinking how innovation can apply to, so basically international startup globalization program. So this one, the track number one, is really the beachhead program to remember the most. It's the startup program. This is an initiative focused on entrepreneurs and startups, created by entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs, with entrepreneurs, and entire ecosystem to help these entrepreneurs. It's a program of 3 months to explore the US and Europe with the Explore program from Strasbourg. There's a value attached to this of roughly 15,000 euros, which is 17,500 USD. But there's grants and sponsorship and special discounts that may apply. So we encourage you to really apply. And then from your application, we will dispatch you to the different ecosystem partners who have programs to help you pay for this program, depending on your situation and level. Of course, if you're already a company making $5 million in revenue, the grants will be less applicable than if you're a bit more early stage. So we really encourage you to participate, to apply. Azadeh will be sharing the link of this page, but also the application form, and I will as well. We will send you emails. Please feel free to apply as soon as possible, and by May 15th. So the startup program here, let me show you a little bit more. Can you see the screen? Yes, Azadeh, can you see? Perfect. So here, if you click on Learn More, and we'll share that link as well, this will give you an idea of what is the program about. So it's really 14 sessions led by serial entrepreneurs who have been there, done that, have grown businesses, pivoted them, raised capital, took businesses to IPO, and so on, which will take you through a unique curriculum that's really going to bulletproof your business. So a lot of companies, when they go in another region, Europe or US, there's a lot of transformation needed. So we thought about this, and we designed with the ecosystem a program that's going to transform you into a leading technology in digital bankable reality, going straight to how do you make money, how do you make revenue, how do you convince investors. We work with investors so we know what they see. evolving your team from a product founder or technical founder team or scientific team to a high growth startup executive and team, help you achieve more results, more growth, and be more attractive to investors. So I'm not going to go through the whole program today, but this page is available for you to look at. There's 14 sessions. We break down what every segment of this program will help you do. It's expertise from Boston, but also from the European side. If you are a US company looking to go to Europe, we put the best of the best people in front of you to really help you think differently about your business model. There's a qualification is basically early stage companies or companies trying to find partners or raise capital. The core faculty is myself as the overall coordinator of the program. We have Michel Husser, from whom you're going to be hearing about in a few. He's a visionary business angel, serial entrepreneur, exited entrepreneur. He has invested in a unicorn in France, so he shares a lot of his wisdom with all of us during the program. We have Bijoy Sagar, who's also on the advisory board of Innovo and is on the board of Bayer, ex-board of Stryker. So he comes with the venture capital hat on. He works with the biggest, most prominent VC firms on the planet, such as Greylock and others. So he comes with the VC formula, if you will, and we will help you, get to these elements. We have Azadeh, which I'm not going to introduce there because Azadeh is going to introduce herself in a few after myself, but Azadeh comes with a PhD from MIT. She is a biochemist leader and also most importantly, handling all scientific ventures, strategic alliances, business development. She works with VCs, and you're going to see and hear from her what she lives every day and help you also fit into these boxes of the VCs. Fred Wielander, who's a growth and product strategist, 20 years of experience in sales, in marketing, in pivoting your sales pitch to be able to close deals and contracts. He's been doing this for many of our alumni. Nick Anderson, who's on the call right now from Silicon Valley, super early over there, but he woke up for you as well and for us. So thank you, Nick. Nick is a business angel, president of Keiretsu Forum, which is the world leading business angel group and gives you access to a lot of investors, and he'll be working with you and also the business angels from France, business angels from Boston to develop that business angel ecosystem and that venture capital ecosystem. We have Gary Jinks, also from the Silicon Valley, who is an expert in ecosystem development, in entrepreneurship, who's going to be also participating in helping you grow your business. Finally, and as needed, Darko Spoljaric is a strategic marketing ROI with whom I had the luck to work with. He's been turning around businesses. We have Ronnie Deaver, digital marketer, everything about automation, and we have other experts also in that domain for marketing automation. Today, it's all about digital sales. So you got to automate your funnel, no matter who you are. If you're a biotech company, health tech company, you have to automate your funnel, use all the tools and the technologies. Otherwise, you're going to be falling behind basically all the other companies that do it. And this team will help you do that. And finally, Chris Kalabukis, who has over 85 patents to his name. He's also from the Silicon Valley. So you see really a mix from Boston leaders, Silicon Valley leaders, and this is just a few of the people you're going to be meeting with. So we really recommend you to look at the program. You should be receiving the link. Get in touch with us. We'll present you the program and help you understand how it fits with what you're doing specifically. So hopefully this is helpful. And from here, I will go back to the initiative. So that's track one. Okay, so the beauty of this program, you have a track that's highly focused on business generation, strategic partnership, business development, and looking deep into your business. No other program will be looking deep into your business like this program. It will prepare you really before you come to the US. Then we have sponsored ecosystem programs and support. So these are the programs that actually support the startup program. When you're a startup, what do you need? You need access to markets. You need access to hospitals if you're in the healthcare space. You need access to industry players in the green tech place, or to cities to be able to implement your renewable energy solution or your mobility solution and so on. So we've built these ecosystems in which you will find hospitals for the track 2, healthcare, hospital, clinician, patient, corporate business development in the space of healthcare. So as we help you build your business, we're going to also connect you with the healthcare ecosystem. Same for green tech. So we have this green tech ecosystem. I'm going to show you a couple of the logos and partners we have. Track 4 is about Investor United Forum and Demo Days. So this track is about putting together investors, business angel, VCs, government grants, all together in one discussion on how do we help you grow your business. Often it's very segmented. We bring everyone together and we'll open for you demo days and opportunities to present your companies to investors, get feedback, and potentially even get funded. So in these demo days. Track 5, this is quite exciting as well, is economic development opportunities acceleration. So the track 5 is about putting economic development leaders from Strasbourg, from Boston, but also bringing other economic development leaders that we've been meeting with in this group to find synergies between cities and also to help entrepreneurs access these cities or more cities. Because at the end of the day, what is market access? Is accessing a market. What is a city? It's a market. So the idea, track 5, is really to have these city leaders reflect together and see how they can actually elevate the market access in their cities. Track 6, it's about corporate innovation and partnership. So in the track 6, you'll see a lot of corporates. So if you're a corporate executive listening to this, this is going to be a track for you. We're going to help you understand how you can disrupt or self-disrupt your business, innovate, working with startups, working with the alumni, working with the existing companies that have enrolled, connecting to the local ecosystem, local accelerators in Boston or in Strasbourg, SEMIA, Mass Challenge, and universities to find the technology, find the innovation you need to elevate your business. And then track number 7 is Forever Alumni. So basically, like Sarah said, it's not a one-shot. It's a long-term process and strategy that we have with the two cities. So all alumni that have participated in past years or are participating this year will always be joining this community and always be offered opportunities of the current year. So if you're an alumni listening to this, example of things that are going to be offered to you, and you're going to hear it in a few from Nicolas Pellerin and the rest of the team, are things like access to hospitals, specific programs, specific grants, free rent for 1 month to immerse yourself in Boston once things reopen, and so on and so on, working with CIC, Cambridge Innovation Center, and so on. We'll find you a spot so you can really fluidify your market access. So that's the initiative. Here's the logos here that you should be seeing. So we organize everything in groups. So we have the Economic Development Agencies of Strasbourg. Typically, these organizations, their job is to connect you with opportunities in the ecosystem. You have the EcoDev cohort from Boston. So same thing, but on the Boston side. So we have the city of Boston, city of Strasbourg in the prior group, of course. We have the Mass Tech Collaborative with Mass eHealth Institute that you're going to be hearing about in a few. Cambridge Innovation Center, one of the best co-working places in the world with sites in Rotterdam, Boston, St. Louis, Miami, Tokyo, and so on. We have the consulate that you've heard, Mass Challenge, XR Terra, which will be more related to augmented reality if your business is in augmented reality. And then, of course, the French American Chamber of Commerce, who are today on the call as well, who is by themselves an entire network across the entire US, which I'm very proud to be on the board of advisor for this organization. So it gives you more access to more networks. Then we have the Healthcare NextMed network. So this is only a few of the partners that you will be seeing. We have NextMed, we have IRCAD, which is a fantastic surgery center, training center in Strasbourg, in Sao Paulo, in Rwanda, in Taiwan. We have Takeda, the corporate that is based in Boston, the Health Factory, which is a hackathon, one of the largest in Europe. Again, a lot of access to a lot of different groups, and the hospitals, of course, who ultimately have needs. So for the healthcare startups, what we want to do is not start with the idea, but start with the problem. So that's where this ecosystem becomes super great to have. Same thing for EcoCity. You'll hear about Schneider Electric in a few, and 2CRSI also, who will be talking about the green tech. And finally, but not last, many business angels and investors. So the Innovo Capital Network, which is made of high-ticket business angels across the world, but also we are member and thankful of all the support from the New England Venture Capital Association, which is over 90 firms managing collectively $90 billion, investing roughly $3 billion every month in biotech, in healthcare, in e-commerce, in green tech, and so on. So we'll be working with these groups, with HLM Venture Partners, a prominent leading venture capital firm in Boston in healthcare, Keiretsu Forum, who invest across the board of all industries, but also French business angel groups such as We Like Startup, Kajuba Finance, which is Michel Husser, you'll hear from him in a few, and South Valley Angel, a group of business angel in the Silicon Valley, connected also to the deep venture capital of Silicon Valley. So that covers my part for the initiative. Everything is right here on sxbbos.com. You will find the same on innovo.com. If you go here, you will find a link on the first page that takes you also to the registration form. You can look a little bit about what we do, the alumni we have, the community we have, to get a good understanding of the different things you'll be getting from this program. So thank you. That is my part. Then Azadeh, I'll let you take over. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Alistair. We do have a couple of comments, actually. I see we have the French-American Chamber of Commerce of New England. Good to have you here. Also, Michael Lake from Leading Cities. One question about entrepreneurs from South America. Are they able to access this program as well?
So I would say apply at this stage, and then we can work with the different cities. So remember, we are the facilitators for the cities. So if the cities, think that it's absolutely acceptable, then we will comply, basically. So I would say apply, and then let's go from there and work with the city of Strasbourg and the city of Boston. I do know both cities have an international view on what they are doing. So I would highly recommend applying.